Do I regret buying the Lamborghini bike?
That was a sick shot! Yeah! Oh!
Hey. 424. 630 is our number, fellas. Got the Lamborghini. I don't know what I just said. On the dash. Take the gloves off there. You can see me save the seat. Put this one on. You just washed it. Oh yeah. Look at this. Go for a little spin.
And we go bye-bye. Why isn't the quick shifter working? What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD, and today we're on the Lamborghini once again, and we are in beautiful hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. We're currently headed kind of into the city right now to meet up with Mo. We're going to be shooting some stuff. You guys might see that content before this or after this, I don't know. But it's always good to be home, and today we're going to be talking about if I regret buying the Panigale V4 Lamborghini, especially after I got to ride it on the track and see what this bike is all about. Obviously, you guys know, I think this bike handles much better than the SP2 does. Do I think it looks better than the previous gen? I mean, that could be argued either way, to be honest. I still have the track tire pressure set, so I just want to like rip on this thing, bro. I'm trying to be good though. After you ride on the track, going back to the street, it's so boring. It's not worth the risk ripping on the street. But there's so many factors you have to be worried about, and you can never really know the road. Like, I don't care how many times you've been down a road. There may be the one time you go down where an animal crosses out in front of you and causes you to crash, or there's a car that's over the double yellow on like a corner. Maybe there's some leaves or some debris. Like there's so many factors you can't account for. That's really not worth risking it. Gosh, looking down and seeing that Lambo badge is so cool. Yeah, my guy. Now, Lamborghini did just announce the Centenario, aka the Super Leg. Centenario means 100 in Italian. It's their 100-year anniversary this year. They started in 1926. It's 2026, obviously. So that's why it's called that. Oh, this thing just wants to dip, dude. Oh. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this bike several times leading up to the purchase of this, and I knew the price tag was going to be $165. That had already been confirmed by several Ducati. I don't want to give anything away, but several people high up in Ducati that I have connections with. And when I heard that bike is an absolute masterpiece. It's got carbon ceramics, carbon fork tube, not the whole thing, because you can't make the whole entire fork out of carbon. It's a full carbon bike, frame, swing arm, everything. It's just literally an engineering masterpiece. I love to see Ducati really flexing their engineering muscles and showing what's possible with motorcycling, how far we've come. And that's kind of what the Super Leg represents, the super light version of what's possible. And it's one of those bikes that, like, it's so special. And then they have the tricolor. Do I think the tricolor is worth the extra $50,000 at 200? I think it's 225,000. At that price point, I'm buying an actual supercar, McLaren, Ferrari. I'm sure you can get some older Ferraris or Lamborghinis for that price. And I'm sure some of you were saying with this bike you could do the same thing. You get a really nice car for $80,000, and I do agree with you there.
You think it's worth the money?
I would definitely buy a car.
But to me, when it comes to like halo bikes and bikes that are special, I know the Lamborghini thing, there's some people that hate on it. And for me, I'm a huge fan of Lamborghini, the brand and what it represents. Do I want to spend double the price for this bike? A lot of people were like, oh, are you mad that Lamborghini dropped the Super Leg? No, I knew it was coming. And B, it's double the price. So when I heard that, I mean, the Superleg was on the table. I was like, it could be cool. Figure out a way to fit the Superleg into the budget. But at $160,000 for me, I'd much rather have like an R8 or something at that price point. I was thinking it was going to be around that like 120 mark max. And I understand, like I said, it's got all the fancy schmancy carbon ceramics and the internals. I think it's like R internals, and they bored it out to be 1100 cc's, which I think is really cool. And I'm kind of curious if there's a way we could replicate that on this bike. I got to familiarize myself a little bit with the internals that are different on the R versus this, but if we can install some of that stuff and really get this bike like screaming over like a base model or V4S, I think that could be really cool. And do like a Lamborghini Unica V4R. Now that's sick. Now, my biggest thing with this bike is I don't want you guys to think that you need to go out and spend $80,000 on a motorcycle in order to have fun, because you don't. I have, honestly, probably more fun on my Grom messing around on that little thing, because I don't care if I drop it. I don't care if I loop it. I'm not that worried if something happens to it, because everything on that bike is so cheap. Like a full motor, I think from Honda, someone told me is like 500 bucks. Compared to like a motor like an R1, you're looking at like 9 grand, like something crazy. All the parts on that bike are super cheap, so like that's what makes it fun. Oh my gosh. Woo! And you guys also gotta remember, I'm in a position where this is my job. This is what I do for a living. So like, think if you own like a construction company, you're gonna spend money on nice equipment because you're using it every day. It's how you make money. Just like with this bike, like I love riding in general. So the fact that I get to ride and enjoy special bikes like this makes it that much more special. Now, am I any happier now that I have this bike? I wouldn't say happier. I'd say I'm a little bit more motivated to go even harder, because now it's like we have the Lambo bike. We got to get the match the Lambo car. Look at that cop up there chilling. Yeah. Trying to be sneaky. And I also want to motivate and inspire you guys to go out and chase your dreams, dude. If you want to buy a McLaren, or if you want a Lamborghini, or you want to buy a Superleg, I know some people might try to make fun of you for idolizing inanimate objects like this, but if it pushes you to build a business, to do something that is beneficial to society, I think it's great. Use that to its full max potential. Woo! I can't wait to get an exhaust on this thing, man. Should we go undertail or underbelly? I'm still going back and forth. I might have to put a poll up and see what you guys think. The underbelly is just beautiful to me, but the undertail screams race bike, and I'm pretty sure you can get more horsepower out of the undertail. And to me, replacing the SP2 with the R, I don't know, just, I didn't really like the R over the SP2. I prefer the SP2. The maintenance intervals are shorter, and I'm not doing track days primarily. Like that bike's gonna be primarily ridden on the street. Am I gonna do track days, like 3 to 5, maybe a little bit more track days a year? Absolutely. But most of the time, it's gonna be spent on the street, which is why I really wanted to opt for the 1100 motor. But I do think it would be cool to make this a one-of-one for real and put some of those internals from the R on here. Some of the Ducatisti might have to comment and let me know if that's even possible. But do I regret spending the $80,000? No, I'm really excited for you guys to see what I have envisioned for this bike, because it really is going to be special when we're done with it. The parts list has already been put together. I spent a few hours yesterday kind of building my dream spec. We're starting to order stuff now. The Centenario is double the price of this. That's a little out of the budget unless we sold some other bikes. If you guys bought a new car and then another car, the same version of the car, came out that was double the price, you wouldn't be like, oh man, I wish I had waited. Like, it's double the price. Like that, you could buy 2 of them. That's a lot of money. Oh, I wish I had some more speed coming into this. Oh, now we're talking. Oh yeah. And then when we stoppy. We got a Porsche dealership. Nice. Also, remember guys, when you're in traffic, keep the 2 fingers right here on the brake. You never know when you need to use it. Where's this quick trip at? Oh, shit. Lowe's gonna kill me. Also, comment down below, what do you guys think about Centenario? I feel like at that price point, it's kind of like understated. I know they're trying to do like a Ferrari-esque style look, but like if you spend $165,000 on a motorcycle, like you kind of want it to like make a statement when you pull up places. Like to me, this bike being the glossy carbon, like when you see it, you know it's something special. Like it's not just like a regular Ducati. That's red. You see all the carbon, you see the gloss, you see the color, you see the Lambo badge, like it makes a statement. I feel like the Superleg like doesn't do that. I know matte carbon is like their thing. Like Ducati performance carbon is always matte. That's how you can tell if someone's got real carbon on there, aftermarket carbon or OEM carbon, because OEM Ducati carbon is always matte. This is the first time they ever did like glossy carbon. And I think on the Streetfighter Lambo as well. So it's kind of like a Lamborghini Ducati thing, but not a Ducati solely by themselves type of thing. All right, where are these boys at?
Now, do I think Ducati is overdoing it with their special models? Absolutely. If there's 10 special models or limited editions they drop every single year, after some time, it's not going to feel very limited, if that makes sense. If everyone has a limited edition bike. But I still love this thing. I think there's a lot of things that make this thing special. From the black fork tubes, I freaking love, because the gold suspension Öhlins does on all the bikes kind of like throws off a lot of the color schemes that you can do with them without having to wrap them or get different forks. Same thing in the rear. They did a black, like kind of, I don't know what you call that, strut in there. I might change out the spring and see if there's something I could do to change the color of this cartridge, because damn, that's hot. Because when we do change it, I am going to probably change out the spring, maybe, depending on the color we do, if it all doesn't flow. But I am really excited because I want to do the upgraded brakes on here, like the T-Drive brakes that come on some of the other special edition models, and maybe update the calipers and do some really high performance things to make this bike super special and as close to a Superleg as we can get without it having the carbon frame. And maybe we get the swing arm, that'd be cool. I wonder if you'll be able to buy those carbon ceramic brakes and what the cost will be. It'll probably be absurdly expensive, so I don't know if it'll be worth it. But it never hurts to ask. Also, I do want to upgrade the rear sets on here to something with a little bit more adjustability. We'll probably do the rear brake setup as well. I'm actually going to leave the suspension on here. Y'all know I don't like electronic suspension, but the nice part with this is that you can make it fixed. So there's a setting in there to where it's just fixed, versus usually electronic is constantly adjusting and adapting to your settings. And in my opinion, I mean, race bikes don't have adjustable suspension. They just have fixed almost a dynamic.
What?
Static suspension, because once you set it up, you're pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna get this dialed in for someone my weight, and then we'll probably do the same thing. I'm still going back and forth. I gotta order the exhaust on whether I want to do the underbelly or the race bike look. Like I said, the race bike look with the undertail is better for performance, but the underbelly just looks so clean. Because look at the line on this bike when there's nothing back there. Like, it's just so elegant looking. And then when you put the big ugly fairing, like carbon fairing you see on the Akrapovic exhaust and then the cans, I don't know, it kind of takes away from like the cool dynamic look. How's it going?
I like it, cut
the cool dynamic look. They're slow downward looking of this bike. Once again, I'm so happy I PPF'd it. We're gonna do probably wider clip-ons because y'all know I'm just a bigger guy, so I like those. They'll be black, and then probably gonna do the race buttons on here too. Update the reservoirs. There's a lot coming for this bike. Maybe even the wheels, getting it painted. If you couldn't tell, I'm super, super, super excited. Like I said, now that we have this, once we get it built, the next thing we need is an actual Lamborghini. We may also even do carbon subframe here in the back and carbon tank. I don't like this gray, dark gray, light gray, black pattern, to be honest with you. But y'all comment down below, what else do you think we should do to the Lamborghini?
We got some other guys that joined us, some of Mo's friends. Woo! Hopefully no one's behind me, bro. No, I'm a wheelie, watch. Once we break it in, yeah, but we're doing everything with it.
The first time seeing a Lamborghini with stopping.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you want that thing to drop it back?
The what?
You want that thing to drop it back?
Hell no, I'm gonna drop it back, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna drop it back, just wait.
2,000 years later.
It is cool sharing this with these guys. I didn't have the camera rolling when they were checking it out, but seeing how excited people get is really cool. Most people will not get to see these bikes out and about. That's probably the most boring rollers I did. I'm sorry, guys.
You look good.
Okay.
When you were next to the train, it looked so good.
Oh, I didn't even peep the train.
It actually sounds nice.
Really?
Yes. Look, the windows down, it actually sounds nice.
Okay, all right, I'll take that. I guess I'm used to my other bikes. There are a lot of shit.
Hell yeah. That's actually really good. I love this. Hell yes.
Oh, Lambo.
Oh, perfect. I wonder if you'd be down to shoot. Do I regret buying the Lamborghini bike? Nah. I'm happy we got her on the channel. Like I was saying, I'm super excited for the build. The Superleg is an amazing machine. Could we sell some bikes in the garage and go get one? Probably, but I enjoy being able to experience multiple personalities of these different bikes. And I think you guys also enjoy watching multiple builds instead of just one. Could that change in the future? I don't know, never say never, but for now, I'm happy with the Lambo. But that's all I got for you guys. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the FastLaneD gang, baby. We're in a really exciting time for the channel. Got some big things coming this year, and I'm super excited for 2026. So stay tuned, and remember, work hard, be consistent. You can do anything you want in life. I'm out. Peace. Oh, and enjoy this conversation I had showing my parents the Lambo for the first time. It's funny because I could bring home an SVJ or a Pagani or a Koenigsegg or the most expensive car in the world, and my dad would still not be impressed. But that's why I love him. What do you think about the Lambo?
It looks good, man.
You like the Honda more or the Lambo more?
The small, they can't compare.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Honda guy though.
You got it. Yeah, I love Honda. I'm been driving Honda for a very long time, over 20 years, but you can't compare a small bike.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can't compare luxury with a working class brand. Luxury
I agree.
brand, working class brand. So that's two different things.
I 100% agree.
And the size and all that.
You think it's worth the money?
I would definitely buy a car, but
Yeah.
that's just me. You're into motorcycle. I'm not.
Yeah.
For what the Lamborghini costs, you could buy a nice,
Very nice car.
luxury Lexus.
Yeah. You think it's worth the
I
money?
think it's a beautiful bike.
You can tell me you hate it. It's okay.
No, I like it. It's expensive.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
spend money on the things that we like, you know?
That's true.
You like it and, you know, it's good. Good looking bike.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it.
But it was still a special moment to me because I've always told my parents growing up that one day I'll own a Lambo, and we're one step closer.